Hi everyone, welcome to Mental Health Monday. My name's Naomi,
I'm Courtney.
and we are the peer educators at CAPS. So our presentation today is on staying motivated, and we put a little sign at the top left saying, "You got this and don't give up," because we all know it's a stressful time right now.
So, what is motivation? We all have motivations. It drives our intentions, it drives our behaviors, but motivation itself sometimes just isn't enough. We hope to provide some insight and some tips on how to stay motivated throughout the school year. So something important when thinking about motivation is thinking about what kind of goals you have. So you most likely, since you're in school, you most likely have an end goal. It can be helpful to have a clear-ish vision of your goals that you can think about to help keep yourself from faltering in your motivation. These can be short-term goals or long-term goals. An example of a short-term goal would be if I finish my assignments this week, I won't have to work on them this weekend and can go out with my friends. So that's something you can kind of focus on a day-to-day basis or a week-to-week basis. Some long-term goals will maybe be some bigger goals. So an example of this would be if I finish my assignments, I will pass my classes. If I pass my classes, I'll be able to graduate. So just kind of keeping that in mind when thinking about motivation can be helpful. And then also thinking about your priorities too, and making a schedule for them is also helpful when regarding motivation. So prioritizing your workload can make it easier to get things done. Knowing what's most important to get done will save you from the stress of feeling disorganized, and it'll help you stay motivated. You can also make a schedule, and that's a really important step that can help you stay on track. And with this, you'd also be able to break down assignments into smaller pieces that will prevent you from becoming overwhelmed.
Yeah, and then adding on to that, it's important to take breaks to stay motivated. And we have a list of different things you can do for taking breaks. And the reason why it's so important is to make sure you don't get burnt out. Even if it's a super small break, it can still help prevent you from mental stress in the future. So we have some examples of going outside. That might be kind of hard right now, but it's about to be warmer weather. And then we have changing your scenery, mindfulness activities, and we also have like meditation for mindfulness, social interactions, exercise, and then reading. So I went ahead and looked up some signs of burnout. I thought that might be useful for some people. So this is from Mayo Clinic, but they're, oh, 1 second, my screen like, okay, I'll tell Sarah to edit that part. So I'll just restart the slide. So these are some signs of burnout from Mayo Clinic. We have these ones are based more on burnout at work. So I'll just go ahead and go through all of these signs. So basically, the first one is, have you become cynical or critical at work? So this could be like any resentment towards your work. Obviously, this is more towards college, so any schoolwork. Do you find that you have to drag yourself to an activity or have trouble getting started? Have you become irritable? Do you lack energy to be consistently productive? Do you find it hard to concentrate? Do you lack satisfaction from your achievements? Do you feel delusional about your job? Are you using food, drugs, or alcohol to feel better? Have your sleeping habits change? And do you have trouble with unexplained headaches, stomach problems, or any other physical complaints? So yeah, these ones I thought were a really good sign to tell if you're feeling burnout, which I feel like all of us are right now. But yeah, that's just some good signs. And then finally, we have, what do you do when you are feeling burnt out? So obviously, it's really, you can't like quit college right now. We're all like trying to get a degree, we're all going towards a goal. But these are some other signs or some other things that you could do if you're feeling burnt out. So we have, it's okay to say no and cancel on things. So sometimes if we need a break, it's okay to say no to like outside responsibilities and kind of cut back on what you need to do. For some people, this might be harder. So I would suggest cutting down on places where it won't cause you as much stress. Our second point is to seek support. So at CAPS, we have therapy that you could have, and we also have group therapy. So always come to CAPS and schedule an appointment, and they just ask you to fill out paperwork, and then you should be all good with that. And then the third one is remember what makes you happy. So get back into any old hobbies you've been too busy to do. So this could even be for like 10 to 15 minutes. It doesn't have to be super long. And it kind of goes back to a couple slides ago on taking breaks. And I think that's all our presentation. I forgot to add in the one with the info for CAPS, but if you go to our other Mental Health Monday videos, you can see all the info for CAPS and how to stay connected. But yeah, did you have anything else to add, Courtney?
I think you about covered it. Just that, I mean, CAPS is located at the University Center on the second floor. It's hard to miss if you just like go up the stairs. And yeah, they have licensed counselors that can help you out if you need it. So please check it out if you feel it'll be helpful for you.
Awesome. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next Mental Health Monday.
Thank you.